Hi everyone and welcome back into the San Jose Sharks Cup Series. Today we travel to Darlington for the Southern 500 throwback race for the final race of the Season 2 round of 16. After today, only 12 drivers will remain in contention with 7 more races left in the Season 2 season. 12 drivers can only advance after today. Will one of those be either Kurt Busch or William Byron? They'll start in the front row together, and they're both right now above the cut line, and Kurt Busch pretty handily sitting second in points. Then look out for Martin Truex Jr., though, right now. In that Bass Pro Shops throwback paint scheme, he needs a good race today. He has to get in. He's a couple points below the cut line right now, and if he's not able to make that up, then he's in trouble. Kyle Larson right now leading your points going into the final races today. Can he pull off a win at a track I expect him to be pretty good at with his dirt background? Here's your starting lineup for the final cutoff race before the round of 12. William Byron and Kurt Busch will lead him to the line. And then behind them in row number 2, it's going to be Joey Logano and Martin Truex Jr. Last week's winner, Joey Logano at Phoenix. Could he go back-to-back? Then behind them, row number 3, it's Corey LaJoie and Kyle Larson. Row 4 is going to be Ty Dillon and Ryan Blaney. Ty Dillon looking to bounce back after wrecking out with his brother last week. Row number 5, Bubba Wallace getting a pretty good start inside the top 10 today. He'll start 9th alongside Chase Elliott. Behind them in row number 6, it's Ryan Newman and Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 2 playoff drivers. Ricky already advanced to the round of 12 with his win in the first race at Kansas. Then in row number 7, it's Chris Buescher and Justin Haley, another set of 2 playoff drivers. Right now, one just barely above the cut line, one under it, looking to get their way into it. John Hunter Nemechek and Kevin Harvick. Then it's Tyler Reddick and Eric Jones. Tyler Reddick, winner of the Southern 500 Race 13 in the round of 16 in Season 1. He was actually in the playoffs then, and unfortunately this year he wasn't able to crack the playoffs. Cole Custer and Austin Dillon behind them. Then there's Christopher Bell and Alex Bowman. Bell did not get a very good qualifying run here today. We'll see if he can change it and race his way and keep his position in the playoff standings. Brad Keselowski and Kyle Busch behind them. Ross Chastain, and again, another driver that did not get a good qualifying run, and he'll have to start towards the back here today. It's Chase Briscoe. Denny Hamlin and Eric Almirola. And rounding the field out all by himself in row number 15, it's the 21 of Matt DiBenedetto. So here we go. The cutoff race begins. 15 laps the distance around the Lady in Black. We're in Darlington. Green flag underway. Into turn number 1. Oh, a little bit of contact. Byron's going to get in and door slam Busch into the wall, and he does it again. Side by side as we go into lap 2 out of 15. Byron dives it down in deep. On the quarter panel, Busch slides down and clears him. Kurt Busch clears and takes the lead for himself. Busch out front here in Darlington. Lap 3 out of 15. Looking to gain is Byron. Byron trying to stay in his draft and reel him in as we see the field roll through. Right now, William Byron has some work to do, and now Byron's going to get passed by Corey LaJoie. LaJoie to the inside, makes contact with Busch, and he's going to take the spot. Corey LaJoie into the lead, trying to hold off his spot on the cut line. Ty Dillon and Logano battle. Now contact is made. Ty Dillon and LaJoie get together, and now a crash. It's Tyler Reddick getting loose and going down into the inside wall, and we are wrecking. And Cole Custer is collected. Unfortunate break there for Tyler Reddick, winner of Darlington last year. Not the same, though, this year. He dives it down too low and just gets so loose and cannot stop that. Makes a little bit of contact with that inside pit row ball and slides up into Custer. And Darlington was where we saw the worst wreck in San Jose Sharks Cup Series history, as we saw Bubba Wallace flip out and over the wall. Kurt Busch flipped, several cars flipping in one wreck. It was craziness. As Cole Custer's going to be taken off as well. So here we go. 7 laps to go in the final race of the round of 16. Trying to be in those 12 drivers that advance to contend for the championship. LaJoie, one of those drivers. He's side by side going down the backstretch with Busch. Into 3 out of 4. Corey LaJoie clears. He's in the lead. Wrecking again. Playoff driver Chase Briscoe. And he's up into Ross Chastain. And another caution comes out. It's Chase Briscoe this time. Up and Ross Chastain is collected. Oh, man. Unfortunate break for those guys. Yeah, you hate to see that. You really do. Briscoe gets down same place Reddick did, and he goes down a little bit of brush in the inside wall, I think, and then he slides right up into Ross Chastain. So they are your 2 cars involved. Ross Chastain's going to be hauled off, and I imagine that will mean Chase Briscoe will be as well. Yep. So tough day, and that pretty much ends Chase Briscoe's hopes of making the round of 12. He was sitting 2 points above the cut line coming into today, and he will not be in that spot anymore. Here we go. 4 laps remain. LaJoy, Busch, lead him into 1. LaJoy gets a big run. He's going to clear him. Now Ty Dillon works up to 2nd. Ty looking to rebound after crashing out last week. On to 3 to go. Byron clears. William Byron to 2nd. Now here comes Kyle Larson on his quarter panel. 2 to go. Larson to 2nd. Can he hold him off? Now here comes Ryan Newman. Newman gets by. Ryan Newman to 2nd. White flag in the air. Down the backstretch for the final time. Newman dives down. They make contact. Ryan Newman prevails. And Ryan Newman wins at Darlington. Ryan Newman is going to get to the round of 12. He was already sitting pretty well above the cut line, but his 2nd career San Jose Sharks Cup Series win, getting it done in Darlington. And who would have thought in the final restart, he restarted in row 5, and he's able to get up from row 5 in 4 laps and win this thing. What a race from Ryan Newman. Corey LaJoy, unfortunately, comes home 2nd. It looked like he was so close to winning, and you saw him turn Ryan Newman on the backstretch as they were on the cool-down lap. Stenhouse, a good 3rd place today. John Hunter Nemechek, a solid top 5 run. Then it's Justin Haley in 5th, a good run for the Spire guys, both in the top 5. Kyle Larson, Kevin Harvick, and William Byron round out your top 8. And, man, I can't wait to see how this shakes up the standings because, boy, it's going to be... whew. And there it is, Chase Briscoe unfortunately finishing 28th after his wreck. Kurt Busch, not a great day today. He finishes 12th despite starting on the front row. But wow, great run for Spire. We'll see if both of them can get into the round of 12 here when we calculate the points coming up right about now. And here they are. Kyle Larson, Kurt Busch, Ryan Newman, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Kevin Harvick, Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, Christopher Bell all getting in there. And then Corey LaJoy, Eric Jones, and Ty Dillon. And then here are your drivers that don't make it. Justin Haley, just out by 1 point. Chris Buescher out by 3. Truex not able to rebound from that first race crash. He's minus 11 and minus 23 for Briscoe. So there you have it. That concludes the round of 16. 12 drivers. You saw those 12 names. Look to contend for the championship with 7 more races left. Congrats to Ryan Newman. We hope that you enjoyed today's coverage of Race 13 of the Season 2 San Jose Sharks Cup Series. We'll see you next week.